free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. Free throw good, MP. Some changes for Sacramento. Achua comes in for Murray. And it's Monk in for Zach LaVine. And 1:01 left in the third. Sacramento has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Over Nurkic. And Sabonis gets it to go. Sabonis has got his first points of the game.
Showing the concentration, Sabonis nails the mid-range shot.
Here's MP. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Schroeder. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Schroeder's got 9.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
And that one's good.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Outside Schroeder. DeRozan outside. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's MP. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got...
Checked in for Utah. MP comes in for Sensabaugh. Sacramento also making some changes. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Keegan Murray comes in for Achua. And DeRozan is subbed in for Monk. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to DeRozan. Fires from deep. Rebound, Utah. They've got Jusuf Nurkic. Kyle Anderson is out there with Bailey. Then it's MP, and it's Collier in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's DeRozan from behind the arc. Nails it from 3.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
MP. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. The Kings have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's hauled in by Collier. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. MP shot is good.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Now here's DeRozan. Here's Westbrook. And no good, trying to use the glass. Here's MP. An easy 2 on the layup. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great to see MP look for his shot, especially when he's near the hoop.
DeRozan outside. Outside LaVine. Wing shot on the way. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Jazz.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Well, I'm wondering, RJ, do you think we'll see a Zach LaVine highlight dunk tonight?
Yeah, B.A., most nights we normally do. Something else also, I've come to expect shooting sprees from Zach. This man can rattle off 3 and 4 and a quarter like it's nothing.
Sensabaugh is checked in for Utah. Here's Westbrook. And another miss by Sacramento.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
And the basket by MP.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
DeRozan looks it over. Pass to LaVine. Kick by Murray. Launches it. Shot by LaVine, no good. The drive by MP, good on the shot.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. And for the NBA Cup tournament, they finished group play with a 3-1 record.
Yeah, they
Scoring bonanza tonight in the win. MP, as you're passing 40, 50, 60 points, are you feeling the excitement building in the arena?
I'm feeling it right now. So, yeah.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Dominic.
I've been bored of our hanging around.
look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come up. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Houston Rockets. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForge reporting from the sidelines. Here's the starting group for Houston. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith is out there with Adams, and it's Shepherd in at the point.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger, signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Durant. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that bucket by KD is why he is so lethal. Durant can straight up save possession.
MP, rebound by Smith.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks. Pass to Shepherd. Fires from the line. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
One thing Shepherd brings is efficiency. As a jump shooter, pretty rare for someone his age.
Here's MP, and Utah again with the bucket.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Pass to Shepherd. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Count it, good. MP's got 14 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Shepherd, the pass to Adams. Over Kessler. The Rockets with another miss. Jazz leading by 10. On the wing, MP. And the dunk by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Here's Shepherd. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
And here's MP for 3. Rockets with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Wow, unconscious. has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, KD. From outside, off the mark. On the wing, MP. Again, the Jazz score.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so it's Utah. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they... Make substitutions. And MP throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball. Up until last year, the Jazz the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
So on the floor for Houston, a perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Clint Capella is out there with Tari Eason, and it's Shepard in at the point.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
That ball's nice speed that time from George. George has got 4 assists in the game. And stolen by MP. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Kevin, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic, and Bailey's subbed in for Filipowski. Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running. And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Durant for 3. That shot off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Count that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. All right, a chance to check out stats for him. 1:12 left now here in the second. They need this. Rebound, Utah. He's been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Another miss by Houston.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's MP. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. MP's got 46 points. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's KD for 3. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
For 3, Durant. The shot, no good. MP has been leading the charge for the Jazz. He caused a lot of headaches with his defense that quarter, coming up with steals again and again. We'll return shortly.
We're taking a look here at the Rockets. They've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together, they play for one another, they're well coached. This team is a team.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Houston Rockets.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his side.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
George out there with MP. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Bailey in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah.